All right, guys, today is June 24th, 2024, and we are headed to Montana, breaking this drive up into 4 days. Usually it's a 3-day trip. Goal here is 20 antlers, mixture of elk and mule deer, maybe some whitetail. I've heard the whitetail become a little bit more scarce the past few years, but nonetheless, 20 antlers is the goal. Gonna get some good footage here on the road during the trip, and can't wait to show you what we have in store. All right, guys, we finally made it to Montana. Today is June 27th, 2024. Right here on the first hike of the trip, hoping for an icebreaker shed of any kind. We're gonna sit up here and do some glassing, see what we can't pick out on this ridge across the way from me. And then we're gonna go ahead and drop elevation and go to the other side and glass back to where we're at right now. So goal is 20, like I said. We'll see what we can find. The grass is not too tall, not too green, so hopeful and wishful thinking out here. What's up, guys? Day 2 of the trip. Didn't turn up anything yesterday. Wasn't really much sign. Did see 3 nice muley bucks. Still in that growing season, so they have some great potential to be something nice. Today we're looking for any kind of elk antler, brown, chalk, or hard white. We will take anything. That's the goal. We'll keep you posted on what we find. Hopefully I'll be able to get some good glassing videos for you guys and some good pickups today. All right, guys, we've got our first rub. Looks to be right around the age that we're looking for here. Somewhat fresh. I'm kind of walking this ridge here, following the bottom portion of it. I actually just jumped up a couple elk. I believe we're in a pretty decent pocket here. Kind of rises up and flattens back out above me. Seeing a little bit of deer sign. Only a few elk droppings, and this is the first rub we've actually seen. Walking this trail. I got a feeling we're going to be in a good pocket here in a minute. This is where I found a couple browns in the past, so we'll see what we find here. Well, 5 miles in that little pass and came up with 0 sheds. Now we're going to play a game with what are the odds that's an antler. Coming down this road on the quad, I stop over and I see something white. I see the binos up on it. This is usually full of water. Always like checking around here. I found a couple in the past. Not quite sure what it could be. If it is one, it's going to be tines down. But I'm going to say the odds are 50-50. And either it is or it isn't. Next we're going to be scaling that. Get a good vantage point for some glassing. Let's see, what do we have? It is a stick. All right, day 3, still no sheds. The pressure is on, but trying not to get discouraged, because that's why they call it shed hunting. In another new zone today, put in 7.5 miles yesterday, didn't turn up anything. Saw a little mule deer buck, saw some good elk sign, nothing too crazy. We're in this stuff today, big alkalite hills, call it rough country. Looks pretty good for glassing, got some pretty wide deep fingers. So try to get some good elevation, do some good glassing. Hopefully we'll turn up something. Finally, guys, we're out here, day 3. I was beginning to wonder if these things even existed, and we just glassed up our first shed. It's a muley right here behind me. Probably can't see it in the frame. Glassing off this big knob behind me up these deep fingers. And as you can see, it's some pretty big country. Saw a couple mule deer out here. One with actually only one horn that he grew, as you saw just a second ago. It's a hammer. That's all I got to say. It looks like last year's hard white. We're gonna go ahead and cross this finger here, get the pickup for you, and then we're gonna actually sit up and do some more glassing, because I believe that that is not the only antler in here. There's some elk sign, very minimal, but I do believe this is more of deer country. So let's see what we got. All right, let's make our way over to this beast. Oh, guys, I knew there had to be one in here, especially with all the bucks that I just saw. What a spot. I would say that's probably a good 350, 400 yards. Oh. Well, as I'm getting ready to drop into this finger and pop up to pick up that first one, I spot a small one right here below me. What are the odds? Oh, let's figure out how to go grab this guy. Two in a matter of 20 yards from each other, man. That just goes to show you can go days without finding anything out here. Hit a small pocket like that and just kill it. Oh, I'm pumped, dude. What are the odds? They both look like from 2 different years. And I'm figuring out a little bit more every time I come out here. I'm guessing that they really use this little finger here, this drainage. Oh, what are the odds, man? Where are you at? There you are. Tiny little guy. Oh yeah. Tiny little fella. Look at that. Little forky. Spotted it from up there on the ridge. Getting ready to go over and get big boy. And there we go. Heck yeah. Not much room to set the camera up here. We're gonna go ahead and grab it for you. Oh, look at that. Chalky. I'd say probably 2-3 years old. We will take it. All right, we just picked up that first one. Gonna climb up here. Grab this. Excuse me, actually the first one I spotted. Just picked up the second one. It's crazy, you can feel how different the temperature is coming through here. I'm not too sure exactly where this antler is. I dropped down and kind of lost it. Oh, big country out here, guys. This is all new to me. I've never been over here. Oh, but I figured there had to be at least one, huh? And we found 2. Oh, where you at? Wow, look at that. Right above us. Big fork, big 3-point, nice brow. It's chalk. It's absolute chalk, but we'll take it. Look at that. Oh, that's probably one of the nicer forked muleys I've ever found. I'm gonna set up a camera and get a pickup for you guys. Number 1, and now we have number 2. Hope that angle's good enough. It's pretty steep ground right here. Wow. Talk about old. Nice hammer here. Chalk City. Super chalked out. I guess it's waterlogged. It's got a little bit of density left to it. Big split. Just a big 3-point. Nice little brow tine right here. Man, got some lichen growing on it. Look at that. How's that for number 1 on the trip, guys? Gonna keep doing some tight lines through here and check these fingers out. See what else we can't pick up. Well, guys, we just picked up those 2 antlers that we found, and did a little bit of glassing right here on this ridge behind me. And it's hard to say how many you walk by out here. I just happened to look down. Here's number 3 for the day. I do believe you can see it. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and get the pickup. Nothing special. Number 3 on the day, guys. A little drainage below me. Just picked up those 2 right here. I don't know if you can see the background, but we are pretty high up here. And I was standing exactly right here. I dropped my stick because I couldn't believe it. I almost walked right by this one. Another chalk. Decent antler though. Looks like the coyote's been coming up here having a field day with these. But nice 4-point. Good eye guard on them. Dense. We'll throw it on the pack and hopefully we can pick up a couple more. Just picked up number 3. Coming down this nice game trail, down this draw, and number 4 right here in front of us, guys. Looks to be another muley chalk. Indeed it is. Ooh, talk about a headache. Look at the burr on that guy. Base ends right there, a little bit of extra. Not sure if he made it after that, to be honest with you. That's a heck of a shed, but we'll take it. Number 4 of the day, little 3-point. I'm gonna keep following this game trail, kind of heading back towards the quad, go back, get some lunch, and come back out here later. Day 4, Montana. We ended up picking 4 muley sheds up yesterday. Did a couple more miles after that with nothing. Today we're in a different zone, in a different pass. Trying to hone in on the elk antlers. Hoping for one. We're on a spot where I've seen some good sign in the past, but you never know. That was years ago. So we'll see. The goal here is 1 elk antler, and hoping to accomplish that here relatively soon. Good rub here. Following this game trail. Couple good rubs up in here. Some elk sign. A couple months old. Sign. Nice bed right there. Dusted himself in. Another good rub. How's that for a rub? For reference. Good sign up through here. Was taking a line probably 40 yards down that way and kind of got out of the sign. I might do a couple loops through here until I push back out. Some good trails, good droppings. From what I can tell, we're in good sign. Guys, words cannot describe how happy I am right now. We just found the first elk antler of the trip, and by the looks of it, it looks to be a hard white. I don't really know what it is. The grass is a lot taller than I thought. It's actually right here behind me. I was doing some glassing up on this other ridge, and I just came off of this finger here, headed back to the quad. We're about 5 miles in for the day. We just found the first elk shed. Let's check it out. Oh, solid, and it's a brown. It's a brownie. Oh, hell yeah. Little ragger, don't even care. We'll take it. We're gonna film the pickup for you guys. Do a couple lines through here. Maybe the other side's in here somewhere. A lot of work going into this one, guys. This has proved to be the hardest trip I've had out here by far. Like I said, we're probably about 5 miles in, and I've been in some pretty good sign, as you saw, and getting in and out of it. Even though it's a ragger, it's the first elk shed of the trip. Here's the pickup. Nice little brown 5, great color on both sides. Couldn't ask for a better first elk shed of the trip, guys. Hopefully this just leads us into some more. So we're gonna do some good lines around here. Maybe pick up the other side, maybe not. Just absolutely stoked to finally have the first one. out here day 5 in Montana. That elk antler you saw me pick up yesterday was the only thing we found. So we accomplished the goal yesterday. Today we're back in rough country, getting ready to try to hike to this bench on top of all these draws where there's a spring, which I'm hopeful will produce at least 1 to 2 muley sheds. But we'll see. That's the goal. The goal today is 2 muley antlers of any quality. I was right here dodging some raindrops and was doing some glassing off of that ridge there. I think I might have 2 spotted over here on this ridge. I'm coming down and I saw something white. I couldn't really tell what it was. I'm probably like 15 yards from it, put the binos on it. It's an antler. Not sure what it is. Let's go ahead and check it out. Seen a couple elk droppings through here. Whatever it is, it looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, big muley, baby. Big muley. I'm gonna say 2 years old. We'll take it. Big forky. About time we picked one up out in this country. Been going through a lot of sign. We got some rain coming in behind us now, as you can see, with the sky getting ready to open up. Do a quick pickup on this one and keep it moving. First antler of the day. Number 6 on the trip. Big fork muley. Oh, looks like it's been kicked over. The other side is absolute chalk, so I was wrong on the age on it. Back side is actually pretty nice, but inside is chalked out. Nice fork right side. Big. Like I said, I'm gonna go see if there's 2 other ones I glassed up, if they're actually antlers. Number 6 on the trip, guys. Could have asked for a better one to start the day. Well, turns out both of those things I thought were antlers that I glassed up were both sticks, parts of sagebrush. It's the only thing about coming out here this time of year and glassing, everything is so tall. Really, really hard to pick things out. You almost have to walk up on every one of them. So now we're dropping low. Probably hear the thunder. Try to make it back to the quad before things get too hairy. Just getting into some really good elk sign here. Good droppings, good rubs. Walking the spine of this ridge kind of saddles out on both sides of me. So there's good droppings in here. Pretty much all the way around the top of it. There's got to be one in here somewhere, you would think. Maybe we'll do a couple lines on the left and then come back up to the right to grab the pack. It's now day 6. No luck yesterday after that muley we found early morning. Couldn't pick out any antlers from that zone we were in. We were in some good sign, just I think somebody had beat me to it. So today we're back where we found that brown rag 5 in hopes that there were a couple other bulls traveling with him. The goal for the day is 1 antler. Start small and hope to accomplish that. Well, it's been a minute since we picked up our last shed, and quite a bit of ground has been covered since. Decided to come on the other side of the mountain here and see if we couldn't pick something up, and we just spotted the first whitetail antler of the trip. Nice little 4-point side. Looks like last year's. Solid little buck. Coming up this game trail here. We're gonna go ahead and get the pick up and see if we can't find anything else in here. Here it is. First shed of the day. First whitetail antler of the trip. Looks to be last year's. Nice little 4-point side. Squirrels beat me to this one, but heck of a brow on him. Good color left to him. We're gonna keep following this game trail, and it's starting to rain. Got some good cloud cover coming in now, so might have to cut it short, but we'll take it. I cannot believe it. We're probably less than 100 yards from where we just picked up that other whitetail shed, and this is how close I got to this one before I saw it. Unbelievable. I was looking far, trying to scan through the grass. There's a couple nice trails running through here, some good rubs and some good sign. They must be using the spine of this ridge to travel from the top of the mountain to the ag fields below. Crazy. Heck of an antler. Looks to be 1 to 2 years old. Hard to really judge where it's been sitting. Go ahead and get the pickup for you. Another right side. Definitely 1 to 2 years old, hard to say. The squirrels beat me to this one too, but heck of a 4-point. This must be a good little spot for them up here. Good cover. Like I said, they got food below and they got the mountain behind me, but we'll take it. Number 2 for the day. We're gonna keep following this trail and hopefully pick up maybe the other side of both, or maybe a totally different buck. Good trail that way. Another one leading up. Must be going somewhere. Wonder who lives in there. Any guesses? Day 7 in Montana. Did not find anything else after those 2 whitetail yesterday. We're in some pretty good sign, but today we're back on the south face of the mountain in between another ag field and the pass behind me. Getting ready to come up through some of these thick little draws and fingers, hoping to pick up one more elk shed. We're currently at 68 antlers on the year. We need 2 more to break the personal best. And if we accomplish that today, we will leave tomorrow. Or if we accomplish it tomorrow, we will leave Friday. So far, no antlers, guys. Started raining here a minute ago, so decided to take some refuge under these little pines, take a snack break, give you a little insight on what we've been eating out here. Pure protein bars and some Rice Krispie treats for carbs, as well as little fruit and grain bars. These are really good. And also, these are my favorite little mini Slim Jims. Eat about 4 of those a day while I'm out here. Getting ready to go back up this finger on the other side. I came up on this side of it earlier. Getting ready to go up here on this side of it, do a couple tight lines, some zigs and zags. I already see a little rub up there. Been in some decent sign all day, but nothing too crazy. I did, however, jump a nice, I look like a 6x6 and a couple cows on top of this bench. So we're gonna go up there, see if we can't find something and just keep hitting it hard. Sad to say, guys, but change of plans. We're gonna end up leaving tomorrow. Just checked the forecast and it is supposed to rain all day. I'm tired of getting wet. As you see, it's still raining with no chance of stopping here. So I'm gonna head back to the quad, get back to the cabin and gather everything up and pack it up. Finished out with 8 antlers here in Montana, which I'm super happy about. We hit the trifecta again: mule deer, elk, and whitetail. So really hope you guys enjoyed the video. We had a great time out here walking. Couldn't have asked for a better trip. Thanks for watching.